So not much away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, Brandon.
And okay, so much for our... Time break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for... And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. That's down the field for Jefferson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
118, what's that?
Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
18.
Now Stroud. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Cowboys. Christian McCaffrey, 64 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession. Point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tony.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And taken right on the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Off the bootleg, Ward.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 26.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a hit and a loose football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big...
They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And able to get this out to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
Maybe get any type of points on the board. It'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They'll get this to Jimmy. And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Allen. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This is taken at about the 14. And just shutting him off there.
A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Ward.
Eluding the pressure right. Good move at the 30. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Ward.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns. And it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Shifts by at the 15. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys.
To throw, here's Ward.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. There we go now as they will again try for 2. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
First down, Kansas City.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And this is caught. Jennings. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
31 yards. First down, Chiefs.
18.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they